This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F350 Super Duty Crew Cab, dual rear wheel. It is a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a King Ranch, which is the saddle leather interior, and it's an FX4, which is the Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. This truck is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. You'll see 4 pictures of it before it left Albuquerque, where the insurance company was that had this truck. And it looks just like this. It's a little bit cleaner now, that's about it. Basically, they give it a salvage title, the insurance companies do, so that when they sell it to us and we sell it to you, and if you were to get hurt in this truck or killed in it, it can't come back to them. That's why they give it a salvage title. It's to limit their liability. So the attorneys give them salvage titles, make them get salvage titles. That way, this truck is out of their lives forever. They probably paid probably somewhere around $25,000 out on this truck. They don't want to get sued by whoever we sold it to, who, you know, whatever happens to, so that's how you get divorced from it. But there's a little 3-minute animated video in our ads that describes it a little bit better. You might want to watch that also. Anyway, we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. Right there, all right. My guys wrote on there, nice truck. It is a nice truck. We did fuel filters. We did an ICP, an IPR. Front brake pads are new. Sway bar links are new. The steering stabilizer strut is new. And we bought a used column. The damage they did when they stole it was just a little bit too much to repair. So we just bought a used column and put it on. That way ignition and everything will work smoothly and there's no drama with the starting of the truck. And that's about that. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you this truck, what it looks like, and then we'll go on a drive. I'll even show you the Carfax and the Kelly Blue Book on it. There's your steering stabilizer strut right there that we replaced. Front tires look good, rear tires do not. Front tires look great. What I would do if I was the next owner of this truck is I would go out and I would get a new set of Cooper Discovery HTPs, and they are, what's the size on this guy? Right there, LT 235 85 R16. And I get 4 of those and put them on the back. By the way, that's what your Rancho suspension looks like. That's the FX4 suspension. When I see something that stands out cosmetically, I'll point at it. The only thing I know about that's really anything noticeable is a crack on the other side of the wheel well, the driver wheel well. See, these tires are bad. If you want to get tires on it before you come here to drive it home or before it ships out, you can go to discounttire.com. Look up the location on Prince Road in Oracle. Call them up, tell them you're with Wheel Kinetics. They'll give you a little bit of a discount off the price online for the tires you select, and pay for them over the phone. And as long as you're out of state, you won't pay taxes. And a little touch-up would have been a good idea here. And we'll have them installed before you get here or before it ships out, if you want. But like I said, I would just do definitely just do the rears. We just did a set of 6 on a truck for a person, Kumo tires, and the tires were $606 for a full set of 6. So the rears and Coopers are better tires. So you're probably looking at $600 for the 4 rears if you wanted to match the fronts, is what I'm guessing. That is a guess, by the way. Could be more, it could be a lot less, I don't know. This is what I was talking about. Typical dual rear wheel. Now these things on Snap, if you were to find a used one, you could just buy it and snap it on. But usually they'll want to sell the whole bed. So it's kind of hard to find those unless you really want to get online and pursue them doggedly. It's kind of a waste of time. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up while it's warming up. Actually, it's already warm because we've been driving it. A little bit warm. I'll show you what we've got here. We've got a Kelly Blue Book, 149,000 mile King Ranch. $17,625 is the suggested retail price. There's your equipment. Okay. The equipment will also be in the ad. Carfax, branded salvage title due to theft, okay? So you plug in the suggested retail price from Kelly, minus that adjustment for the title issues and history, which is basically the title, and you come up with just under $15,000 would be a retail price, okay? There's all of that stuff. It was in Texas. A lot of stuff done there. Looks like it was pretty well taken care of. Aside from that crack on top of the wheel on the driver's side, it's in really good shape. Then it made its way to New Mexico. And it was stolen, November 27th, 2015, and recovered on November 28th, 2015. So it wasn't gone long. And of course the insured person has a right to reject it or not, and they did, because they probably wanted a gigantic check, and they got it. So it was a Geico vehicle with 149,015. Now there's the title in our name. So all that stuff is there. All right. I'm going to open up the hood. We're going to be looking at, we're going to take off the oil cap, look for blow-by. We're also going to be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support and on both fenders. That would tell you all the front end parts are original. If they're not there, then they've been replaced. So let's look. No blow-by. There's your Ford stamp there. Right there. Let's see. There's the Ford stamp there. Between my finger and thumb. Should be another one right there. There should be another one right there. Those all need to be there to be sure that they haven't wrecked it and replaced parts. When those are there, you're fine 99.9% of the time. If they wreck them, they always put cheap parts on them. Putting Ford parts on them is expensive. Real expensive, like 3 or 4 times the expensive and wrong. Got this little thing right here. We were gonna dye it, but I don't want to touch it with dye. You don't even feel it. I don't know what happened there. But saddle leather. And they kind of show what they show when people use them. I would imagine that might go away a little bit with some saddle soap, or it may not. But our detail shop just cleans them and moves on. They don't refurbish. There's your seat back, forward, down, up, rear tilt up and down, front tilt up and down. There's your heated seat on and off, on and off. Handles are, armrests are pretty good. I'd say above average for the miles. You do have a toolbox back here. You pull up on this thing. So you got that, like that. God, it's like 90 degrees today. And that's kind of hot. My hand did not enjoy that demonstration. There's that. You have a manual rear sliding window. You got that cool little guard in the back here to keep stuff from rolling through your back window. There's your driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side, out, in, up, down. Door locks. There you go. Heated seat, on and off. Back, forward, down, up, tilt down, rear tilt up, and down. There you go. Got tilt wheel. That works fine. Alright, let's hop in here real quick. My brother will take this thing out for probably 60 to 80 HD pictures. By the way, the air conditioning's blowing ice cold in here. It does not feel bad. For those of you who are in the snow right now. It's warm here. All right, there's your power pedals, up and down. The air is blowing ice cold. Turn it down a little bit so you can hear me.
There's of how Arizona voice comes through with this.
Radio works fine. CD player. Boom, boom, boom. Overdrive. There's the overdrive. See the button there? Light, tow, on and off, on and off. Put it in neutral. Let's go to 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. Drive. That's definitely 4 low. And reverse in 4 low. Perfect. And neutral. 4-wheel drive. That's high. And drive. And reverse. And that's 4 high. Now we're going to go back to 2-wheel drive and take a drive. 2-wheel drive. Now we're in 2-wheel drive. Let me tilt the wheel down a little bit. All right, let me turn the air up a little bit. It's a little warm. All right. All right, if you're going to drive this thing home, I really suggest you get rear tires if you're going to go any distance. Pretty much out of Tucson, I would get rear tires for it before I drove it home. And then you're going to pay tax, dock fees, and to get plates and insurance, we have to take it to the cops and get the title restored. Right now, we can't issue you plates, and you can't get insurance on a salvage title. Nobody can. So we have to take it down to the cops, get what's called the restored salvage title after they inspect it. Once we have that, then you can get plates and insurance. Okay, so that's mandatory if you're going to drive it home. We charge $200 to do that before you get here. It ties up about anywhere from 4 to 10 hours of our time, one of our employees. That's why we charge that. 50 goes to the state, 150 goes to us to cover them sitting there staring at it. They don't let us leave them there anymore. They make us stay with the vehicle. So that's why. So there's the fee to restore the title. There's a $250 dock fee, and the taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you're going to come here, all you have to do is add 2% to your state tax rate, add $250 dock fee, and add $200 to restore the title so that you can get plates and insurance. And that's it. I strongly urge you get some rear tires before you go anywhere. I'm going to say it again and again and again, including when you get here. And I'm going to write it on the contract because I don't want anyone killed with those bad back tires. Let's see, what else? Deposits, $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Oh, I'm sorry, I passed one part. If you pay by wire and ship, the agreed price is all you're going to pay, unless you want us to restore the title before you leave, and I strongly suggest you do that unless you're sure you can do it yourself, okay? Once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title, notarize it, sign it off, put it in your online file, scan it into your online file along with the envelope we mail it in, and you'll see it in a couple days, and then once your truck gets shipped to you, you'll take it to the motor vehicles in your town, and you'll be fine. You'll be able to get plates and everything. Deposit is $500. Once we receive it, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. So please get that deposit in once we have agreed upon price so that nobody else gets it. King Ranch, nice truck. People will be on this one. The last part of my speech is the warranty speech. There is none. It is a 149,000 mile, 12-year-old truck. Ford gave up on the warranty many years ago. Their engineers would love to have given it a 500,000 mile, 30-year warranty. They didn't because they didn't know what would happen after X amount of miles or X amount of years. Okay? They know more than we do. They built the thing. Now, we're experts on 6.0s. We really are. This one is fine today. It doesn't mean tomorrow it won't need something, an injector or a window motor, who knows. We are not writing checks for this truck. So if there's any adverse feelings about that, please don't bid on this truck. Don't make any offers, okay? There's some risk involved. You're saving a bunch of money. It's a nice truck, but the day you get it, it could need something, okay? And if it does, go get it fixed. Some of the money you save might have to go towards a repair the first day, okay? Lots of information. We're being straight up with everybody on what we have because 500 people a day will see our vehicle, and we don't have to sell it to the only person who gets in it, like most brick and mortars have to do, okay? Anyway, that's it. Brother's going to take it out for pictures. Have a great day.